say that they'll do that for 3 or 4 laps and then settle into the easier lap. But today, it helps them relax a little bit. And then the days in a row, they've just been a steady availability.
What's up, guys?
For Julien Beaumer, the SMX playoffs opener in Charlotte unraveled in the worst possible way. The 19-year-old crashed heavily during the second qualifying run and was transported to the hospital, where doctors diagnosed a fracture of the third lumbar vertebra, L3. KTM's initial update confirmed the severity. Julien Beaumer crashed heavily in Q2 and was unable to continue. A fractured vertebra was diagnosed in the hospital. He has since undergone successful surgery to stabilize the injury. It's a brutal second setback in only a few weeks. Beaumer had already gone down at the pro motocross finale in Budds Creek, sustaining a head injury that triggered a red flag. He rested the following week, felt he'd turn a corner with a solid block of riding, and arrived at ZMAX Dragway believing he could recapture the form from his SMX debut last year, when he stunned the paddock with second overall at this very venue. Instead, another crash has halted his momentum. With an L3 fracture now stabilized surgically, the realistic outlook is that his season is over. The timeline to return depends entirely on healing. Patience will be essential. The bright side is that the operation went well and team voices say he's already on the road to recovery. For a teenager widely viewed as one of KTM's brightest prospects, this is a tough stretch, but nothing in his profile suggests he'll be deterred. Talent, work ethic, and mindset have carried him this far, and fans and team alike are confident that, given time, he'll resume the upward trajectory that made him a rider to watch.
The state he's able to kind of get keep the train on the tracks. Let's see how he attacks the sand section into this big rig. Turn way to the right so we can rig. We've been talking about the name of the...
After missing the final outdoor races, Chase Sexton used the SMX press conference to explain the shoulder injury that sidelined him following his Ironman crash. I landed on my shoulder pretty hard, but I am not sure if it was from when I landed, if it yanked my shoulder, or when I actually crashed. My shoulder was pretty weak, he said, adding that he stepped away to let it settle before climbing back on an SMX bike 2.5 weeks ago. Since then, he's logged plenty of laps, completed testing, and, crucially, reported that he feels really comfortable. The goal is simple: attack the postseason. I am excited for this weekend and the next few races. Hopefully we can finish the series this year. Sexton acknowledged that the situation is different from previous seasons. It just hasn't worked out for me at the last race yet. I have had the luxury of coming in the number 1 seed, and this year I don't, so I am a little bit behind, but I think those double and triple point races, they are so important, especially the last one. Need to capitalize on that and maximize points. On track, his comeback underlined the point. Despite a botched launch that left him missing the first corner cleanly, Sexton clawed through to second, calling the layout probably one of the sketchiest tracks I've ever driven. The podium picture shifted when Eli Tomac, who had been firmly on course for a top 3, slipped into an error. Tomac still salvaged third and left frustrated with what he described as an unnecessary mistake, while Sexton banked a timely result that puts real weight behind his press room optimism. In a playoff format where the points magnify at rounds 2 and 3, both the health update and the race execution matter. Sexton has the comfort on the bike, the clarity about the task, and at Charlotte he showed he still has the pace to turn damage limitation into momentum.